today we're shutting it down. It's 2:30, and even though we had the camera all day, we never took it out, did anything with it. Get everything turned off. So I guess today you just get the talking head. We came in at 6 o'clock. We only did 6 movements, but we drove 149 miles. So it was fun. The shipping terminal was on their modified schedule, so they didn't open till 7, and then they closed for lunch from 11:15 to 1 o'clock. So that always kind of messes things up a little bit. We were assigned or dedicated to the solar farm today, but that got canceled. We took the first load out, and come to find out the holidays are messing them up because they're kind of a federal state run construction site. They take, yesterday was a state holiday, so they take those days off, but they don't realize they've got this freight coming in on a schedule, and the schedule doesn't really recognize a holiday. So if you take the day off, you got to make up for it. Well, they thought I guess they didn't realize that. They're going to realize it pretty soon because they're falling further and further behind as far as offloading. So we took our first load out of 5, and then they canceled the other 4. They only canceled it for the day. Those 4 still have to be done sometime this week. In fact, that's it's supposed to be 4 a day for 5 days. So. And they missed the first 2 days. This is typical construction, regardless of what they're building. Logistics is a nightmare in Hawaii because the ships just keep bringing it in, and there's no place to store it. Today's date is 6/13/23. So I get new subscribers. They watch the videos, and they get kind of excited about maybe relocating to Hawaii, which is something I've always encouraged, but I've always cautioned people in the sense that there's tons of opportunity in Hawaii, I think, but not if you're not going to work. There's no you can take the free ride and be, basically a welfare recipient, which is what a lot of people in Hawaii do. Hawaii has more welfare recipients per capita than any other state. We have more homeless than any other state per capita for the number of people. So there's a lot of that in Hawaii. And I guess the way I look at that is that, if you're going to be homeless, might as well be homeless where they have the best weather on the planet, which is our number one draw. You can't beat the weather in Hawaii. Opportunity-wise, the population of Hawaii has been shrinking and shrinking and shrinking for the last 7 years. Anywhere from 10 to 50,000 people a year leaving Hawaii. So that just means there's that much more opportunity because the work is still here. It's just that people can't afford it. It's going to be really hard to get ahead in Hawaii. You got to know that coming in. You don't get ahead in Hawaii without working hard. And so I always encourage people that if you're coming to Hawaii, that the hardest thing to lock down is a place to live. The cost of living is high. Everything is high, so you might have to change your lifestyle a little bit. For one, when you say, well, how do the locals survive in Hawaii if it's so high? An average home in Hawaii is $1 million if you want to buy a house. You need $1 million or be able to finance $1 million. How do you do that? Well, if you're a household of 7 and have 7 incomes coming into the house, you can make that $4,000 payment or $5,000 payment. It basically works out to about $1,200 a room. So can you afford $1,200 for your studio by yourself? It's a lot easier if you got 2 people sharing the load. Then it's only $600 a month. And so that's the first thing you got to figure out. Finding work, not a problem, which means you should be a little picky in what you want, what makes you happy. Some people, kind of want to do the same exact thing day in, day out, and other people need a lot of variety in their life, kind of like me. I grew up as kind of a attention deficit type of kid. I couldn't, focus on anything. And as a result, my mom would just say, just get out of here, go outside and play. And we would go and do whatever we want, I'm also a little bit dyslexic, which means I turn things around and confuse things. So when I was in elementary school, my mom sent us to a special tutor that helped us with our dyslexia, me and my younger brother. It helped us with that. So kind of a special ed type situation. And I was thinking about that today. I says, I think there's a lot of truck drivers that have this problem, meaning we don't really focus on anything a lot. We focus on everything at once. So we got to keep track of, everything that's going on around us, which makes this type of job kind of fun, or it fulfills a need where we don't have to really dig in and focus on any one thing. I was just discussing that with my mom today. My mom is 90, she's 89 years old. She's going to be 90 in January. So, but her mind's still pretty clear. It's just that she skips, meaning she'll talk a conversation and then she'll go back and talk about something she's already talked about, and not realize that it skips, and then the conversation goes like normal again, but then she'll skip again and go back to that. It's kind of interesting. But other than that, it's good to talk to Mom and talk about life and stuff. She's got lots of great stories. Anyway, I'm just kind of rambling here. If I had to tell people coming to Hawaii, bring a friend or have a friend, so that you can share the expenses, because it's expensive. Be ready to work. 40 hours. You're not going to get ahead on 40. You'll be able to survive on 40 hours, but you will not get ahead on 40 hours a week. So now you're working hard, and you have a friend to help. 2 big things. The third thing is change the lifestyle. Hawaiians eat out a lot, and if you get into that trap, it's going to be hard to get ahead. Learn to cook. Have fun cooking. It's a form of entertainment. And so I always encourage people to learn how to cook, bring a friend, and work hard. And if that's the case, you'll be able to live in the greatest place on earth as far as weather goes. Lots of beaches, surrounded by tourists. Everybody complains about the homeless, the railroad, and the high cost of living. That's our 3 big pet peeves in Hawaii. But other than that, I don't know. I think there's tons of opportunity. The best way to get ahead in Hawaii is figure out a way to buy some real estate. There's so many people banking in Hawaii now, banking real estate, in other words. So it makes it that much harder for everyone else because it drives up the price. But for as long as I've lived in Hawaii, people come to Hawaii, especially foreigners who got tons of money, and they just buy real estate and it just sits there sometimes. There's a lot of articles about this on the interwebs. First it was Chinese, and then it was Japanese, and then it was the Germans, and I don't know who it is now, but I think nowadays it's corporations that are investing in the real estate. So they buy real estate and hold on to it because it keeps going up in value. I make more on my 2 real estate holdings in Hawaii than tens, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars every year. And so just stuff to be aware of. I just thought I'd answer some questions that that are constantly asked on my channel. Is like, I'm living wherever I am. I'm thinking about making the move to Hawaii. Is there other places to stay? Yeah, but they're expensive. And is anybody hiring? And yes, as long as I've lived in Hawaii, everybody hires. Everybody. So you can pick the job that you like. Like I say, find the job that you like and just go at it and knock on the door. And if they don't give you a job, then come back the next week and knock on the door again and let them know that you're serious. And that's usually when they hire you. But yeah, it's fun. It's a struggle. I did it. I came here 30 years ago. I did all right. I've never made more than 50, 60,000 a year, but I've been able to buy and pay off 2 homes. And again, not by myself. I had help. My wife. I had roommates. I had I hustled. Not just at work, but at home too. I bought homes that were foreclosures that needed a lot of work, and I've been able to fix them up, and they've appreciated. And I've made every mistake there is to make, so don't be afraid to make mistakes. Just get back up and keep going. That's my 2 cents on this. Good luck. But that's all I got for today. We're gonna head on home. I got some asparagus that I got to get rid of, and then I'm going to stir fry that with some tofu and make like a stir fry vegetable tofu stir fry. So I got this orange chicken marinade that's going to go on it. I made the rice and the salad alright, so it'll be a really easy meal. But that's it for today. Thanks for watching.